Hi guys, it's great to be back. Today I'm just about to show you on how to prepare a very awesome meal. I'll be teaching you on how to prepare biryani. Biryani is locally known as a Swahili cuisine, and as you know, the Swahilis have borrowed too much of the Indian cuisine, and that's what I'm just about to teach you today. First thing first, let me introduce my ingredients. The list of ingredients is quite large. As you know, the Indian cuisine is always accompanied by a large list of ingredients, but I've just customized it to what you can find locally. To start off, I have coriander leaves, a cumin, cardamom, cinnamon, and black pepper. I have mustard seed. I have coriander seeds. I have onions that have been deep fried, meat, and rice. The rice, I've soaked it for at least 30 minutes. And I have the ginger, garlic paste, and yogurt, plain yogurt. When you're preparing biryani, the first thing is to marinate your meat. I'm using goat meat. So I'm just going to pour it on my pan. And I prefer when you're preparing biryani, use a thick bottomed pan. So when you want to get maximum flavor from your spices, the first thing is, the ideal thing is to roast them in very low heat. So I'm roasting the cumin, the cardamom, the cinnamon, the mustard, and the coriander seeds. Just in very low heat. You can just toast them with your fingers. As you give this time to roast, I can proceed with the rest of the procedures. So I'll put my garlic. I'll just put my garlic and ginger paste. Then a bit of coriander. I prefer using a fresh turmeric, so I'm just going to grate it. Then I'll add some salt. So after roasting my spices, I'm going to grind them. So I'll just put them in a grinder. So I'll pour my powder. And the last thing is to add the yogurt. This is natural yogurt. Just mix everything. Make sure that everything combines together. After this, you should cover it and put it in the fridge overnight. If you don't have that time, at least make sure you put it somewhere in the fridge for at least 2 hours so that it can take in the spices. So I'm just going to do right that. So this is ready now for cooking. Wow. The flavors are just so awesome. So I'm going to put this in the source of heat, and I'm supposed to cook it in very low heat. Yes. Let's check how our meat is doing now. Wow. It has been cooking in very low heat for almost 30 minutes now, and you can see it has been cooking in all this goodness. As you can see, the color is turning yellow. This is because of the turmeric that I added. So now I'll proceed in making the rice, boiling the rice. I had previously soaked this rice before cooking, and you should always do so. And always remember to use basmati rice. Don't use bishori, shock will be on you. So basmati rice, and you can see it has expanded due to soaking, and it is always recommended to soak your rice when you're preparing biryani. So when I'm cooking it, it will ensure that I cook it, the cooking is minimal and it does not mash. So I'll add salt. This is the water for boiling the rice. And we are not cooking to 100%. I'll just boil the rice to 75%. Then I can add it to the meat. So I'm just going to cook the rice up to 75%. Then I'll add it to the meat. So be sure not to overcook your rice. Every time it's on heat, it continues to cook. So I'm going to put off that. And then we'll be adding our rice in layers to the meat. So this is how we do it. I just love the Indian cuisine because of the aroma and of the spices. My kitchen is just filled with goodness. We put it in layers. And now at this point, I'm just going to add my fried onions and the remainder of the coriander. So let me bring them closer. So at this point, I'm also going to add the layer of the coriander. So I'm also going to add the fried onions, and this will give the biryani a very nice flavor and taste. So I'm just going to top this up with the remaining rice. Just make sure you spread it evenly. This with the foil because you don't want any moisture to escape. So the rice will be cooked by the steam. That's why I want to make sure that none of it escapes from the sufuria. Then I'll cover it. So now I'm gonna cook this on very low heat for 15 minutes. So I can sip my cup of coffee as I wait for it. Next minute you see me here, my biryani will be ready. Biryani should be ready now. Let's check. Wow, the flavors. It's awesome. It just looks gorgeous. I can tell you the goodness in this. You can't find it anywhere else. And it's that simple. Biryani is ready. So I'm just going to serve just a little to sample. This is hot, very hot. I can tell you this is hot. The best way to eat biryani is by using your hands. Let's sample. Goodness, this is so yummy. just need to try this in your home. As you have seen, it is very, very simple to prepare biryani. Do not be deceived that preparing biryani is hard. As you have seen, it is as simple as ABC. I hope you try it in your home. Thank you.
Going once is action.